Thanks to Masterop, they've got a lot of cool gear, and they utilize the power of group buys to save you money. You can check them out at masterop.com or click on the link in the description. Thanks to Corsair, they've got a lot of new stuff going on. Be sure to check out all of our booth coverage by clicking on the link in the description. Thanks to you guys, our Patreon members and our tech support members. We are trying to expand and hire new people, and we want to keep the integrity of our content. Thanks for giving. You guys are awesome.
Cooler Master. If you guys have been following technology at all, you probably know that Cooler Master launched the MasterCase last year. They have the MasterCase 5, which is available in a bunch of different varieties, and this is an example of one of their storefronts where they've taken kind of the base level MasterCase 5, and then they have a bunch of accessories and add-ons and that kind of thing that you can add on to it to make it better. But there's also a really cool demonstration they have going on over here, which is third parties, and this is Brian Farrell from Primo Chill. Shout out to Brian. Hey, how's it going, man? He has made, first off, some custom accessories for this, so you can see the power supply cover down at the bottom. You got a couple like specialized SSD trays in there. There's also a special 240 millimeter kind of exhaust vent at the top. Those kind of match, of course, with these very nicely sleeved cables here. And basically what Cooler Master is doing is allowing third parties to create accessories for their Cooler Master series of cases, the MasterCase series, of course, since they will provide all the specifications and everything, so they can make everything to fit right in there, and then the third party can just sell you the accessories to kind of pimp out your case. This is stuff that the Cooler Master actually isn't even really interested in manufacturing themselves. They want other people to be able to do it, because they said, you know what, the modders out there, the specialists out there, do a really good job, and they don't even want to compete, so they're just leaving these sort of specialized stuff in the hands of them. So here we have like some LED backlights, specialized Cooler Master things, and again, these will go down in that bottom area where the window is, some LED lighting, and really make your case customized. Bill Owen from MNPC Tech also sent in some fan grills and that kind of stuff, and then there's some custom artwork that they have on display. Again, that's their theme, make it yours. So they want you to take the base case and then just add a bunch of cool stuff onto it and make it super fancy. Here's a brand new product, not available quite yet, but they're actually sort of designing this with system integrators in mind, but then there will also be a retail version as well. This is the MasterBox. This is version 5 here. Maybe, presumably, they're going to also do a smaller and a larger version like they're planning with the MasterCase. But the MasterBox has a bunch of like modular stuff in here as well. Removable drive cages. It's also got 5 1/4 inch bays. These can all be removed. It's got a power supply cover down there, and the pricing that they're going for this is actually pretty aggressive. Depending on how it's kitted out, that's going to be available for $60 to $80 ish. I don't want to say too much again because this is still in pre-production, but you might notice like some white drive cages in there. And Cooler Master is going to allow system integrators to sort of custom order these in bulk, and they'll deliver them with specialized extra equipment, and then the system integrators can sell their the MasterBox 5 and ideally make a more cost-effective system, since these are definitely going to be cheaper, especially if you're buying them in bulk. Over here next we have the MasterCase line. Right here in the middle is the MasterCase 5. This is the Maker 5, so it's got all of the Maker kit. This is the highest end version of it, even above the MasterCase Pro 5. They also have the MasterCase 3, which is smaller, micro ATX. I'm actually really excited for this one, although we're not expecting these until probably later in 2016, second half. There's also, of course, the MasterCase 7, which is the big daddy, the super tall one here. Again, the 3 and the 7 are not available yet. The 5 is available with a lot of different accessories that they've been adding to, but they're still looking for feedback and different, I don't know what they're waiting for. They're doing more stuff with the 3 and the 7. They want to make it perfect before they actually launch it, and the 5's been very successful so far. So what are you guys more interested in though? The smaller one, the 3 micro ATX, that's what I'm kind of more interested in, or are you guys still into like the massive case thing? This is the 7. It's super tall, still ATX, but it's going to support larger size motherboards, and of course lots more hardware, hard drives, accessories, and Cheetos. You can fit lots of Cheetos in there.
Master what? Master what Maker? That's what it is. This is a 1200 watt titanium power supply. This is the first titanium power supply that Cooler Master has ever made. It's a beast. Not only is it titanium, as far as the rating goes for efficiency, it is an aluminum body. It's
Aluminium.
Aluminium? Oh yeah, the Brits are gonna shoot me. If I don't say aluminium, the Brits will get me. It's really also weighty. They said that they wouldn't let us open this. They said they've reimagined the internals of what goes on. I'm not sure what all that means, but everything about it is pretty beefy. You see the honeycomb there on the bottom, complete honeycomb on the bottom, nice large fan in there, And then on the back here, take a look at those. If you can see in there the light, those are really large prongs, so efficient power delivery going to be happening there. This is also something that's totally custom for them. They said it's going to come with the flat cables that are going to be as thin as possible for the gauge. Okay, now the other thing I want to mention here is, what the hell is that right there? What is that? That happens to be Bluetooth right there. Why would you want Bluetooth on your power supply? Well, all right, so let's say you're in a full screen applications, but you want to be able to monitor all your levels and what's going on with all your rails and that sort of thing, temperatures, fans. Well, Android app and also an iOS app. Check that action out right there. There it is. They're monitoring the fan right here. You can go in and do all kinds of things. Got our graphs here. Data. There's all your different rails. And, you know, in the system, you can go in and control if you want it to be just one single solid, strong 12-volt rail. You can do multiple rails, or you can put it on automatic mode. So it does have the intelligent digital rail system. But the app is going to be really interesting, especially if you're trying to troubleshoot. Maybe something is overloading one of your rails. You can go in there and figure out exactly what that is. Maybe reconfigure how you have everything plugged in. The other thing that I like about this is it's Bluetooth, and they say that they want to leave it open so that you guys can make your own programs for it. I'm not 100% sure if they're going to be able to do that, but if they can, that's going to mean some pretty good practical jokes. I'll probably be turning off everybody's computers, walking around with my phone, turning off everybody's computer. But really, this is for the people who really want to get in there and tinker, the people who build their own home automation systems. It's going to be expensive. We're talking like, you know, upwards of $400 as far as the, you know, US dollars as far as the price goes. But what you're getting for this is something that I have not seen in a power supply before. Oh, that feels good. I want to lay down with this. It's nice and cool. All right, keeping with the modular idea here, they've put together some new water cooling units. These are not quite modular yet, but they said that in the future they want to be able to take the top off. These are also getting around the Ace Tech patents, so you know, just the next updated version of their cooler. There on the bottom, you can see. I like how thick the radiator is, especially on the 120 here. So
it's a pump and a block, not a pump/block.
All two different things there. The pump block. Just update on their fans. I like the fact that this is all rubber. Of course, this is plastic, but that's rubber. And they've got those in 240, 140, a bunch of different fans here. This giant thing right here, this is the Master Air Maker. It's got some red LEDs, kind of sexy. But what's interesting about this is on the bottom, there's a little vapor chamber there. Now, this is an update to an older model. The older model, the heat pipes touched that, but they weren't actually, I guess, integrated into the vapor chamber. Now the heat pipes are all the way integrated into the vapor chamber for better overclocking and that sort of thing. Yeah, check that action out. So this should be good. I have to test it out and see how it works in the real world. We'll be doing that soon. I think Rooster's going to be doing that. What is this? Oh my God. It feels kind of not mechanical, but it's not quite membrane. It's Mem-chanical. Is that what it is?
Yes, Mem-chanical.
Mem-chanical, not McBrain. They should have called it McBrain, dude. Oh my God, I would have bought this so hard if they called it McBrain.
I'm shaking the camera.
Okay, so it looks kind of like a plunger, but it's not a plunger. The housing is just simply, it's just simply a housing over top of a membrane that's going to strike a board that's beneath there. The thing that's really nice about this is it's going to be compatible with your standard Cherry MX keys. So you get your Cherry MX keys, yes please. Hey, why'd you put me on there? I'm a 00. Yeah, it doesn't look right. But anyway, so Mem-chanical, it's the whole thing about this one, it's going to be somewhere in the $30-something range, $35, $39. So it does feel much better than a standard membrane, and I don't think membrane are the worst thing in the world anyway. All right, we also got the MasterKeys Pro L. That's not this one, that's the S for small, I think that's what it stands for. Yes, let that voice come out. So anyway, this one, it's basically similar to what you had the Quickfire, very similar in design. So you got the L cable in the back. Pointed in the correct direction this time. Some of them are pointing the other direction. This one is full RGB, and one thing that they've really focused on is making sure that the color is not going to be weird or off-center, or the luminosity in each key I'm noticing is pretty even. It's got a really nice look to it. I've seen a lot of keyboards where like half of the O will be brighter than the bottom half of the O. So that's nice. They're also going to give you guys a lot of software and stuff.
It definitely seems better for the ones where with just a single letter on top of it. There's always difficulty with these ones where they have two icons though.
One's a little brighter on the top.
Because the LED is at the top of the switch, and the lower button always has difficulty. But it's definitely better than some of the other Cherry MX.
In a dark room, that might be the best place to look at this and really get a load of it. Let's take a look at the L over here. There, you'll have your software, so you can go in and tell it what to do and make it do all kinds of cool stuff. This is also RGB. Set up the different profiles over here, profile buttons. You also got, this one has the number pad, but profile buttons here. I don't know what any of these are doing. I don't think this one's good. I didn't do anything. So I'm not sure how similar this is going to be to the other ones out there on the market. As far as I'm just smacking stuff and talking, I don't even care anymore. Let's go somewhere else. Well, this is cool.
I have one of their quickfire keyboards, and the one thing I like about this one is, obviously we don't know how to work it right now, but you can program all the profiles up here, and it saves them in the keyboard, so you don't have to deal with any software. But they said there's also a software solution for that too.
I like the fact you have a function key and then all kinds of like media controls and just all kinds of stuff. One other thing, that is your polling rate, and that can be really handy. One thing I found this is really handy for is put it on like an 8x polling rate, and then when you push left and right, if you're doing an editing program or something, the jog wheel will fly across the screen. It's really, really handy for that.
That is handy.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at some of their other modular stuff, their MasterCase stuff. Modularity upgrades and all that kind of stuff it's just fantastic. So they're really allowing you to customize their MasterCase line of cases with all of these different accessories. Now, if you get the Pro, it usually already comes with the fan hub. You get the fan hub, different brackets. This is going to be for, hey, I need a little bit more support on my PCI Express. There you go. You guys can see what's here. Support. So this is handy. Oh, look at those grooves there for mounting different fans. I'm all over the place, but that's kind of cool. Moving on over here, we can see you have different. That's some pretty substantial plastic right there. That felt almost like metal at first touch.
It seems like it would block a lot of noise because it's only got the vent down there at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. So that's pretty nice. This is going to be a shroud for your power supply. We also have some different I/O options. It's got the USB Type-C, plus all the other stuff that, all the kids are raging over these days. Everybody's just going crazy over that stuff. Cooler Master has a lot of really interesting stuff this year, and I like that they're focusing on the user and allowing them to, create their own world, essentially, out of all the different pieces. Put together exactly the case for them. Even buy stuff from the community. If they have mods, they can buy them from them. Create their own stuff when it comes to the power supply. So a lot of really interesting options. Check them out. And go ahead and click on all the stuff on the bottom of the screen and whatnot. You should do it. And then that's all whatever. Shit, what is this god awful shit? They're selling fucking green linguine. The fuck is this? The fuck is this? What is this? Cooler Master selling, what the fuck is this?